Inflation resurgence fuels uncertainty and sparks Bitcoin whiplash. As global supply chains and energy markets face renewed strain, inflation has returned as a major concern for households and policymakers alike. Despite earlier optimism that price pressures would continue easing, economists now warn that elevated energy and transport costs are undermining central banks' progress in stabilizing prices. According to recent analyses, global inflation remains stubbornly high, driven by lingering supply disruptions, resurgent commodity prices, and uneven disinflation across regions. Meanwhile, international monitoring groups highlight that essential goods, especially food, fuel, and housing, continue to exert upward pressure on living costs, worsening inequality in many parts of the world. Financial markets have reacted sharply to this shifting landscape. Bitcoin, which had been drifting lower as investors anticipated looser monetary policy, experienced a sudden sell-off when inflation fears re-emerged. Higher prices increase the likelihood that central banks will pause rate cuts or even resume tightening, making speculative assets less attractive in the short term. Yet, in a surprising twist familiar to longtime observers, Bitcoin quickly rebounded as investors sought alternatives to eroding fiat currencies. Its decentralized nature and capped supply allow it to function as a perceived inflation hedge, particularly during periods of uncertainty. However, this rebound comes with an important caveat. Bitcoin's extreme volatility means it still struggles to serve as a universal safe haven asset. While gold and government bonds typically benefit from flight to safety flows, Bitcoin's price tends to swing dramatically under the same conditions. For average savers and risk-averse investors, these fluctuations can be unnerving. It may act as a store of value for some, especially those familiar with digital markets, but it remains far from being a fully reliable shield against inflation for the global majority. In the end, the renewed inflation wave offers a clear message. Both traditional finance and digital alternatives carry their own sets of vulnerabilities. And as one trader joked while watching Bitcoin whipsaw yet again, inflation goes up, Bitcoin goes down, then up, then down. I need a seatbelt.